So.
Hi, my name is Wanda Hayes, and I'm a member of the Historical Archive Committee here at Olivet Baptist Church. Today we will be interviewing Mr. George Pettus.
My name is Antonio Schultz, and I'm a member of Olivet Baptist Church, and I participated in the choir and usher. Today my interview will be with George Pettus.
How you doing? My name is George Pettus. I'm a member of Olivet for about 9 years now with Pastor Fleming, and I just love being here.
How and when did you come to unite with the Olivet Baptist Church? Tell us your story.
It was about 9 years. I was at the house, and a friend of mine, Kermit, asked me if I wanted to play for Olivet. You know, they needed a musician at the time, and I was like, it's perfect timing. So I'm all in. So here I am.
Okay, and so who was the pastor at that time?
That was Pastor Fleming.
Okay. Tell us about your current career accomplishments.
Career accomplishments, my first one was getting the proclamation, had my own day here in Austin. I believe it's July 18th.
Oh,
It's George Pettus Day here in Austin, Texas.
okay.
Yeah. So, and after that, that's when I first got my first deal. Scared to say his name, but P. Diddy, so I got my first deal with P. Diddy, Bad Boy South, so I did that for a couple of years, and, the rest is history, so. Yeah.
Okay.
I see the Grammy nomination, and then I won an Emmy Award.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm trying to think. Other than that, besides the music, I was also a track star now. That's how I got down here in Texas.
Oh, really?
What
did you run?
I was a hurdler.
Oh, okay.
I was ranked number 1 in New York State, 4th in the world.
Oh.
In high school, so a lot of people don't know that, but
Okay.
I was a big deal, back in the day. I got recruited by University of Texas, UT, Longhorns, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, then after that, then I pursued my music career, what I'm saying? So I people think, oh yeah, my music career just been, all I've done, but like, nah, that's how I got here to Texas. First of all, my first career accomplishments, was pretty much being in the church all my life, It was for my mom, steering me in that path of being in the church, that kind of set the goal, Started out playing drums, that was my way up to drums to violin. For violin, that's when I hopped on the keyboard, and all the way, throughout school,
So, how long did you have you been doing the piano? When did you first start playing the piano?
Sheesh, my father gave me my first Casio keyboard when I was, I believe, 11 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for my birthday, and and I just fell in love with the piano because you can do so many things, musically, and so like that's pretty much the foundation of music anyway, is piano. So if I can make my own tones and my own arrangements of songs, and it's kind of funny because like back then when I first got my piano, I did a song. It's called "Can You Wait?" Well, it was sort of like my dad's song, but like I did my own little version of it and stuff. So that was my first little show at church, went for a little gospel song. I was nervous, it was crazy, but yeah,
So how long have you been in the music industry?
I would say when I got my first break was back in 06, so I always been in the music industry because of my father, of course, but doing my own thing and make a name for myself, even though me and my father had the same name, people got us confused for a lot of years, actually, so like a lot of my works that I've done, with Brian McKnight and some other, celebrities and stuff, everybody thought my father had did it.
Well, that's
actually,
wonderful.
yeah.
Are there any other ministries you have participated in at the Olivet Baptist Church?
No, 'cause I was solely focused on my music and make it better, every Sunday, to give it all I got on every Sunday. And so that's been pretty much my focus, was that.
What is your favorite scripture and why?
Genesis 1, 3, and 4, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw that light and it was good, and the reason why, because of that, my grandmother back in the day, she always told me, she actually gave me that verse, like it was on like Easter when I was little and stuff, but it always stuck to me because she was like, throughout your life, that you are going to shine, and like everything that I do, so that kind of gave me my boost, pretty much throughout my life, so yeah.
Do you have a personal testimony of what God has done in your life?
Absolutely. Coming from New York, and just trying to stay out of trouble, and just like God has been good to me, like in everything that I do, even like having a regular job. So He gave me a job that I can not stress about, when I was going out with my friends in nightclubs, He kept me safe, brought me home on time, kept me, because I've seen a lot of stuff throughout my life, and even here in Austin, Texas, So, He gave me 3 wonderful children, gave me a beautiful, loving, caring wife, So, yeah, I've just been blessed, man. So, yeah.
What advice or encouragement would you give to our youth and young adults?
Absolutely, to stick what you know best. Stick with it, Don't let nobody steal your way. Strive for the highest point that you can go, Never give up, Also, I'm here to help you guys, Talk to me, I talk back.
Well, thank you so much, Mr.
Absolutely.
Pettus. We
Absolutely.
really are feeling blessed being in your presence today,
Absolutely.
and we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and do this interview this morning. Thank you.
Anytime.